Hello guys, it's 1:45 and I just give everything a quick little cleaning, vacuumed it up. I finished this up about, I don't know, an hour ago. As far as I'm going to go with it, it still needs more grinding down in that groove, which I will do with the carbide tip. I got my little bumpies in. Those are for the back windows to rest on, and I ended up closing them in. I just cut them, fit them on the brake, cut the ends, fold it down, weld them, and those get covered. So just as long as that the window sits on it all right, I'll be happy. This didn't turn out too bad. Grand total of probably 6-7 hours into this patch. Most of that was grinding and welding and grinding, so. And I still have to body work it a little bit. So I still have a tendency to weld too fast. But I had to get rid of some of this dust and dirt. She was getting overwhelming, and the grindings. So I just give everything just a quick vacuum inside. Did that too. This is all going to have to be redone because I got it all marked up and scuffed and everything. I'm going to put, ooh, there you go. Put some kind of coating on here. I'm not sure what yet, but I'm going to find something to put in there just for sound deadening. Then I'm going to insulate it anyway. So, but anyways, that's where I'm at. Somebody asked me how much I paid for my sheet of metal, which is 20 gauge. It was $65 for a 4x8 sheet. It's quite high compared to some places, but I got tired of cutting fenders up and cleaning the metal, so I kind of broke down. It was a little late breaking down, but I'll use it. I got a few projects I want to try anyway, so, and I got to have new metal for that, so I'm going to be trying that on the English wheel, see how I make out, making a few things. So, and Ruben thought I had the outer fenders already, but I don't. Wheel wells, they are $250, tax included, and I'm waiting to get some measurements before I go ahead and buy them, because if I have to hack them all up, I have a backup plan and be a lot cheaper. So I'll let you know on that, Ruben, which way I'm going, but I'm waiting to get measurements, how deep they are this way and how wide they are that way. And like I said, if I have to hack them up, this car's been hacked up so bad that the measurements are off compared to a car that hasn't been hacked up. It's the best way to put it. So yeah, everybody knows that it's been hacked off of 2 cars and put onto one. So also they asked about the bottle. I don't know how big that bottle is. I can't find the thing on it, but it says 16, and it is a short bottle. That's about 28 inches high, that bottle, 28 to 30 inches tall. The bottle itself, not counting the top. So, but that's $135 here. I had got a 3-year contract for $99, and for this size bottle. But my next contract, now that I know, I'm going to get the big high bottle. They're large, very large. I don't even know what size those are, but they're the size of an oxygen tank anyways. And that contract is $99 a year, but it's only $176 or $78 to fill the tank, which there's about 3 of those in that one big tank. So and it's just CO2 and argon, or yeah, argon and CO2. This is, let's see if I can focus in on this. This is what they call OMIG. It's argon, CO2, and oxygen. I forget the percentages, but there's just a little bit of oxygen, I guess. I don't know why. I was supposed to burn cleaner or something, I don't know. But anyways, the next tank I get will be just argon CO2. But anyways, like I said, it's 10 to 2 and I'm about to tackle this little bugger. I'm going to clean this piece up, then I'm going to start cutting. I've got to put my trunk lid back on first because I need it. This one wasn't fitting just right, so I'm figuring this one has a better shape to it, so it might fit my trunk lid, this area, a little better. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and I'll be back here once I get this tacked in. I'm not going to get it finished, I'm only going to work another hour or so, but I'd like to get this in there. I got to clean this up and take out some spot welds and whatnot and see just where I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to use at least as much of it as I can. I basically want just this part here and maybe right under here, but up here is good. And I had flange welded it there, so I'm gonna have a little trouble getting that, but I'll just hammer it out until it fits that piece. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. So I gotta clean some more of that fiberglass off and get that separated from that tail panel and go from there. And then I get that piece done, finish grinding that channel, and then I get to fit all the parts on. The doors, the fenders, the subframe, the whole 9 yards. Then I can start doing some body work, finally. But I'll be back here, guys, just as soon as I get this cut up and fitting and tacked and all that fun stuff. So I'll be back. Alright, just as far as I got. I don't know what this looks like to you, but it doesn't look that great to me, but I still got a lot of work to do to it yet. It was not good trying to hook onto the flange weld. The butt weld to a flange weld doesn't work very good, not for me anyway. End up with it caving in, and I've been working this back and forth and I keep getting a wrinkle here, so I'm just going to keep at it, hammer it out, and I should have went back further because I'm having a hard time hammering right there, but that's all I can do now. And I got the lines so they're halfway decent. I'm gonna have to put a piece in here, so that's not a problem. And it's going up the trunk lid pretty good. Same on this side. Still got to be tweaked with the hinges. And I think the corner of that trunk lid is bent down right there. What a feel of it. So I'm gonna have to smack that up. And this one doesn't look too bad, but that hinge also has to be taken down. I don't know. This is gonna take some figuring. Get a little depth at the back there. I gotta straighten up. Roll it under or something. This is harder than that. Trying to get that piece in there. I don't know. They're the same, but they're just a little bit difference in the shape. Not much, but just enough to throw you off. Might because these quarters here were aftermarket ones, because they were the cheap ones. When I took them off, they had the made in Taiwan sticker on them, so maybe that's my problem. But we'll get her. It's all metal now. That's one good thing. But I still got a little more welding to do, and grinding and sanding, and hopefully the fiberglass will take care of it. Won't be as much this time. Just a skim coat. So yeah. Saved the hard one for last, I guess. There she is. Made my goal for this weekend. Actually, I was hoping to have this all done last weekend, but I didn't make it. But anyways, guys, just a short little update. Not much of a video. It was a really nice day here today. Starting to cool down now. But We got clouds now. Like I say, it's 4 o'clock. And we still got snow. And it is 5 degrees outside and 19 in here. And I've been working with the door open, so that's not too bad. So, I don't know, I have trouble with this side too, so hopefully I can get this all, I think I can get it figured out. I don't have this on the other side anyway. That worked out really well because I went down here. Down further, I didn't go up as high. And that's got to go down. But, say, we got a lot of tweaking to do, and we'll probably get that next weekend. Get the front end straightened up. Fenders on the right place. New door bushings. Get the doors latching good. So get the strikers just loose there, so but it does shut right up nice and flush. I just got to do something with these lines because they're not great. But we'll get that when the bodywork comes. So and get that door hammered out along the bottom. It's coming. And like I said, thank everybody for watching. All the comments are very inspiring. Tell you, this has been a big job, but you guys' coaching, cheering on, it's really helped a lot. And well, there's not much rust left in her now. What rust is left in her now is stuff I can't get at. And I watched James Freddy's video there yesterday with his roof. This one's pretty solid. I went over the whole roof. She's not buckling too bad. So that was a bonus. Actually, I came out last night and checked it once I watched the video. That's how it happens. I watch videos and get these little tips, and then I have to come out and check and go from there. So make sure I don't have the problem or I got the problem, and then I can watch the video and there's the solution or good direction in the solution. So really appreciate the videos, guys, and all the tricks or tips and tricks and all that. And I still don't know what color this thing's going. I'm leaving that up to my wife. I've come up with 2 or 3 different colors, but I just can't make up my mind, so I'll leave that up to her. She's gonna look on the internet there and look at different Novas, and what she picks, that's what it's going to be. But the carbon fiber hood stays, which you're going to see that next weekend, because I'm going to need to put it on there to fit the fenders up correctly and stuff like that. So we'll dig that out next weekend, have a shot at that. It's in the basement, being protected. I'm just going to have to go real careful with it to get them fenders lined up. So, and we'll go from there. She should. Once I get that finished up there, I'll be happy to start tightening things up and lining things up. If they're going to line up, which I think they will. If they don't, we'll make them. So I'm going to let you go here because I'm kind of tired. And this thing has tired me out big time. And what I do next weekend is not going to be much. It's just going to be, like I said, just lining things up. Nothing strenuous, nothing stressful. So I'm going to let you go here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next weekend. Hope everybody has a good week, and we'll watch as many videos as I can. We'll talk to you later. Have a good one.